Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Comic Book Talk. Today we are going to be doing a Spider-Man origin and history of Miles Morales. Because in our Twitter, we've been getting hit up talking about, we want to hear about Miles Morales. Can you guys do a story about Miles Morales? So guess what? We're going to do a little bit about Miles Morales, his background story, origin, history, all of that kind of stuff.
Thievery!
And it's all because
Spider-Man Homecoming did.
It's all because of the recent release of Spider-Man Homecoming. People want to also learn about other Spider-Mans, and the most popular Spider-Man that's out right now, other than Peter Parker, obviously, is Miles Morales. So we're going to do the origin story of him. With me, as always, my boy Al, my boy Anthony.
I got notes ready to go.
And I am Daniel. And we have our local expert on Miles Morales, which is Anthony. And he's going to do most of the talking today and give you guys what you really want to know and everything. The origin, history, story of Miles Morales. Let the people know. Go for it.
Wow, okay, fuck it. Alright, so look, Miles Morales is, first of all, in everybody's opinion, the greatest Spider-Man that ever has been, ever will be. He will not be topped unless he grows up to be an even better Spider-Man. With that being said, he's half black, half Hispanic. His mom is Hispanic, his dad is black. His dad is a former criminal, along with his brother. Former criminal along with his brother, Aaron Davis, who you heard in Spider-Man Homecoming. Said I had a nephew that lives in his neighborhood. You might know, wild guess. Anybody know his nephew he was referring to?
Miles Morales.
Yeah, it was. You want to know why? Because Miles Morales is a better Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
You want to know why he's the ultimate Spider-Man?
Why is he the ultimate Spider-Man?
Because he's fucking the best. He's the ultimate of all Spider-Mans.
Also, he came from the Ultimate Universe, which is Earth's 1616.
No, it's 1610.
Why he is the expert on Spider-Man among us three, and he's going to be letting y'all know a little bit more history of him.
So, alright, this is how he became Spider-Man. Similar to Peter Parker's, but the real reason why he became Spider-Man is because Donald Glover. He wanted to play Spider-Man. He was from Brooklyn. I'm talking about the Tobey Maguire first movie. Yeah. He wanted to play Spider-Man. He was from Brooklyn. He said, I don't understand why I can't rehearse for it. It's because I'm black. Which is so wrong. But he's perfect. Kid from Spider-Man. Grew up loving Spider-Man.
Fan like all of us.
Yeah, and now he couldn't play Spider-Man. So in response to that, Marvel made Miles Morales. Now he's too old to play him, but such rivalry. Now he ended up playing the Prowler, his uncle, which brings me go back. Let's get to the comics. Let's talk about his origin story. Mm-hmm. So, Spider-Man, his uncle, Aaron Davis, the Prowler, lives in how he has a bunch of climbing gear so he can rob places real high. He robbed Oscorp, took a bunch of stuff, and money. You know what thieves take. They take stuff so they can make money or take money. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's neither here nor there. What happened was they were still working on genetically spiders, and they had one which number was 42, and it got loose and crawled into the Prowler's bag. So when Miles went to go visit his uncle after he got the lottery to get into a school, which happened, his number was number 42. Mm-hmm. They did that on purpose. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I kind of want to play basketball now. Wear number 42, not Miles Morales. But number 8 is my favorite number, so let's neither here nor there.
Is that 80?
8. Actually, it's 808.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so after he went to go visit his uncle. The spider crawled out. He saw the spider walk on the sand too. I wouldn't let a big spider with the big number 42 just crawl on my hand. Right. But he did, and then it bit him. Put him into a seizure, which was abnormally weird.
Is it weird that if I ever see a spider with a number written on it, I'll let it bite me too, just hoping that I'll get spider powers? Is that abnormal? Leave comments in the comment section. If you see a spider with a number on it, would you let it bite you?
Nope.
No, you shouldn't. Don't let a spider ever bite you. Back to the story.
So the spider bit him. He went into a seizure. His uncle freaked out, but didn't call the police because he's a thief.
Yeah, right. Obviously.
So he called his father, but by the time his father got there, he had woke up. So then his father and his uncle started arguing. He's not supposed to be over here. We know we don't have nothing to do with this family, stuff like that. So they were walking out. Spider ran away Miles Morales ran away out of the house. His father went to go get him. He said, "I'm right here, Dad." But as we saying it, he was camouflaging. You wanna know why? Because it's one of his powers now. It's also why he's better than Spider-Man.
Okay.
He also has electric web shooters before Peter Parker did. So don't nobody ever tell you differently. Black heroes matter too. He also, it's just all the way out. He also has the other Spider-Man, like he can make. Well, he has web shooters. He can make. He can camouflage. He can super athletic. Like, I would love to be Spider-Man.
And climb walls like all.
Climb walls.
All the basic attributes of all
Spider
regular
sense.
Spider-Man. He has spider sense.
Isn't his spider sense different though?
Just better, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Okay.
It's so much better. Just flat out better. It's amazing. So, and then his uncle ended up, he had a couple fights or whatever. His uncle ended up finding out that he's Spider-Man. And he told him, if you either hold me with fighting the Shocker, or I go tell your dad. So he didn't know what to do, so he helped his dad. He helped his uncle.
Gonna blackmail a kid, yo. How you gonna blackmail a kid?
That's why he's a criminal.
He is why he is a criminal.
That's why I thought he went nowhere near him.
Yeah.
That too.
That.
So he did that. He helped him, and he got the Shocker arrested. Almost got himself arrested at the same time.
Because they knew he was a criminal.
No, because he's a vigilante.
Right.
I don't know. He just got arrested. He almost got arrested.
Okay.
But what I found out, getting to my notes now, because I did some research.
Research.
You know how where everybody like Scorpion and the Vulture and all of that stuff? It's the original Spider-Man Homecoming story.
Sure.
Let's get into it. So together they went to fight the Scorpion. After defeating the Scorpion, Miles handed him the police, resulted him almost being arrested. Like I said before. When Miles refused to help his uncle again, Aaron Davis, you know, the Prowler, refused. We said he unveiled his latest toy, the Vulture suit. The thievery is afoot. Realizing his uncle was intending to use his potential enforcer, Miles realized it was time to face Aaron. Miles then battles the Ringer. The two fought in a catch fighter battle in which Aaron utilized the Shocker's gauntlets. The very sharp gauntlets later caused it to shortcut and explode, killing him, which is the Shocker. So he fought the Shocker and the Vulture at the same time. You know who else did that? Well, you know who put it in the movie first, and now I realized it was stolen? Fuck you, Kevin Feige. And Sony. Jerks. Look, Spider-Man, they took a lot from Spider-Man. Okay? They took a lot from Miles Morales. One, you know how Ned in the movie, fat Hispanic kid? Now, you know he's Hispanic, or Hispanic looking. Right? Guess who had that? Guess that's a main story in Peter and Miles Morales. Miles Morales, that's the main character, Miles Morales. Having that friend who knows your secret identity, who will help you out. You're a man in the chair. Even though he doesn't really have a chair, but he's not a man in the chair. But that's what he does. He helps. He's like that person where I need to talk to somebody about something. Nobody else knows my identity. I have my best friend here.
Best friend.
Who wants to tell everybody, but he doesn't.
Best friends for support staff. Who can help. Everybody needs one. You gotta talk to somebody? Go to your best friend. You want help with something? Go to your best friend.
Are you gonna help me put that crib together later?
Go to your best friend. Support staff. 1-800, I need help. It's not really a number. Don't you call it.
Isn't that like a suicide number?
Exactly. Don't call that number. Do not call that number.
Anyway, so they took a lot from that's why I was so upset at the Spider-Man Homecoming review. Because black heroes matter. Do they not? You know they do. Because somebody took Black Panther. They took all the elements of Black Panther and gave it to a white character. You would be upset. Let's say they weren't making a Black Panther movie. And they said, we're making a Central America, an old cowboy movie or something. Where it's old civilization. White man had an old civilization. Technology advanced in every way. Has the only kind of rare metal only you can find in his part of the country. Would you not be upset?
I'll be upset. I'll be angry. Yeah, I'll be upset. I'll be angry. I'll tear it down. Okay?
That's what's happening. That's literally what happened. I don't understand why nobody's more upset about this.
Well, this is basically, it is what it is.
It's not all
Marvel used their properties and everything, and the good
Spider-Man ain't their property. And it ain't their property.
Spider-Man,
It's Sony's property.
Sony said we can't do it right,
They did it right.
and
They did it right.
What are you talking
The
about?
first and second Spider-Man.
That was it. And then the third one was like, oh my God, what the hell was that? And then Amazing Spider-Man was like,
I like both of those Amazing Spider-Man.
I don't know.
Except
The
when
second one I like.
when Gwen Stacy died. Only because I'm a
like
big
Gwen
Gwen Stacy fan and I'm a big I can't even think of her name right now.
How dare you disrespect her?
What's her name?
I don't care about that.
Alrighty then.
I don't.
Emma Stone. I'm a big Emma Stone fan. So Emma Stone playing Gwen Stacy, I was all for it. I fell in love. And she had to die. I know she had to die because that's what happened in the books. Which was an original Peter Parker story that they could have picked any from.
They decided to
But
change
maybe
it.
they was like,
Maybe like
we've heard the story so many times. Let's switch it up. Even though it's not right. I'm not saying it's right. I agree with you.
if they want to switch it up, use Miles Morales.
I agree with that.
They did a couple
no,
of
they-
minor things.
They gave him a
switched.
one of the worst nods in Marvel history.
No, I'm talking about how they changed his story up with minor things that people probably didn't even notice that weren't in there. But nonetheless, though, this is an origin and history of Miles Morales.
So-
and
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of now he does his current run in the books right now because he's in the 616 is the best Marvel's writing period. Michael Bendis, fantastic job. I mean like this show is straight fire. He's even going a little dark. He went into a bar and just beat up a bar. He was so upset. Yeah, you need to read it. It's fire. And he's also this thing with Miles. He's always scared he's going to end up like his uncle and go to the dark side and be bad. He feel like he has it in him, so he's always worried. So when he went up to go beat up the bar, he was freaking out, like I did something bad.
After he did. He beat up a bar.
I mean, he was defending himself, but he kind of went overboard.
He went in the bar.
He went in the bar looking for somebody that beat up one of his friends.
And then he beat up the bar. Did he find a dude?
He did.
In the bar?
Yeah, Hammerhead.
So the whole bar was protecting him.
I mean, it was a criminal bar. That's to be real. It wasn't. You know how like they are in all comic book universes.
gangster bar.
They got those. You got your regular bars where everybody go hangs out. You got the bar where only the criminals hang out.
It wasn't your local sports bar, people.
He went in that bar and he went to work.
It was-
I mean, he went to work. He was trying. He could have killed like three, 4 people. He could have killed all of them.
It wasn't your local Hooters. It wasn't your local Green Turtle. It wasn't none of those local ones. It wasn't a Buffalo Wild Wings. It was a gangster bar. And it was gangsters.
You know what? It was a dive bar.
It was a dive bar? It's a dive bar.
I don't know what dive. I just heard that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. All right then. Okay, some other little tidbits that we should like to let you guys know about Miles Morales is he originally started in the Ultimate Universe.
You said that.
And the Ultimate Universe is basically an alternate universe that was created by Marvel so that they can go a different direction with a whole bunch of their characters. And one of the characters that they definitely wanted to go in a different direction with was Spider-Man. And they said the best way for us to do different origin stories for characters was to create a whole new universe. And that's why they created the Ultimate Universe. It was controversial and people didn't like it because of all the stories and the origins of everybody. But after years of having everything, they merged it all together anyway. And one of the best characters to come from that was Spider-Man Miles Morales, who, because of his popularity and his great stories and everything. Now
I mean,
they
you
might
take
have
his
taken.
story,
They
make it a Peter Parker
definitely
movie.
we are not are going to dispute you about that because we saw the same thing you saw in the movie.
We should all be angry. We should all be abnormally angry.
We are totally frustrated.
Yeah, you're frustrated. I'm angry.
At the fact that Marvel did snatch some of the stuff from the Miles Morales story
Like
and put it in the
75%.
movie. And they did it because I'm pretty sure because it was a good business move and it was a good story.
You know what?
And which it ended up being in the movie Spider-Man: Homecoming. It ended up being a good story.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
It doesn't. I understand
Because
the
they
frustration
took
because they
from
took it.
Miles Morales.
And Kevin Feige also said himself that he didn't take it, so it kind of frustrates people.
It doesn't frustrate me. It makes me angry. There's a difference between frustrated and angry.
Let me clarify. Frustrates me.
It pissed me off.
Pisses and angers him.
It pissed
Okay.
me. You know what? I've been from anger to I'm pissed off. Like if I see Kevin Feige in the street, it's me and you. We dancing. Dance, boy.
That's what's gonna happen.
Security just
Would you see? Yeah.
You know what? I'll take that L.
We'll bail
I'll
you
take
out and
it.
everything.
I'll take it.
We'll let you fight one security man at a time and
There you
everything.
gonna be
We're not gonna let you.
angry.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck them up. Like Miles Morales, fuck that ball.
He could be angry and fucked up.
Sitting in jail by himself. Oh man, I got mine in though. I got mine in.
I hit him one time.
One time. I ain't no sucker. My mama ain't raised them. That's all right there. We'll bail you out, brother. We got you.
Get out.
We got you right now. Don't you worry about a thing.
We got you.
We got you. We ain't gonna let them stomp you out though. All right. So other things you need.
As long as I get to hit Kevin.
That's all right.
In the
Kevin.
face.
Okay.
You know what'd
do
be
that.
funny? If you get close and then one of them just pull you right as you switch. That would just be the worst.
No, that'd be heartbreaking.
You'll be online though. You will break the
you'll be
internet.
online.
You will
Like
break
those
the
basketball fights, like, oh yeah, they swinging punches. Not one of them connect.
This is all around the place and everything. That's cool. Okay, so that's our Spider-Man.
And you know what else pissed me off? I'm sorry, but the fact that they said they took it so much and put it in Spider-Man: Homecoming, gave absolutely no credit to Miles Morales. Even though if anybody reads the books, you can see they took a lot. And then they said we're gonna make this Miles Morales animated movie. What did you leave him to make a movie with? You took his best friend. You took school trips away. You took the Vulture, Scorpion, Prowler connection. You took all of that away. What are you gonna leave him with?
The thing about the animated movies are animated movies keep it a little bit more real and more. They keep it more to the comics than they would in the movie and everything. And they go in more. They can say and do more than they could in the movie.
Yeah, but you took it though.
They
so
did. They're still going to. They're still going to use. They're going to use the
because all the people now, all the new people that
I expect them to use everything that they would in the comic book.
right. That's what I'm saying. So then people are going to be like, oh, Miles Morales, he took all this stuff from the new Spider-Man movie and just put it in his. Not knowing,
but that's
common. That's people come out and say, hold on, no,
but now,
they're wrong.
No, look,
That's a situation
I know they're wrong.
hope
I know
they have
right?
to deal with. We hope they have to deal with that situation, and we hope that we get to see the response of everybody else out there that you have. Hopefully if they do it that way and that how you're saying it, then everybody else is going to have the same and equal response that you have, which is not frustration, which I feel, which is anger and pissed off and pissed offness that you have.
I've never bought another Amazing Spider-Man book in my life.
That's okay, because as long as they keep making Miles Morales Spider-Man,
I'm buying that.
You'll be buying Miles Morales Spider-Man.
The one I bought yesterday is fire.
And everything is good, and they know that they're making money off of all these diverse comic books. And despite what people think, diversity in comic books is making money, and they know it because when they broke up the Ultimate Universe, they kept Spider-Man Miles Morales' comic going, and he's been used in several other stories. He's being spread out.
And the Champions,
Secret
Wars.
It's like they wanted to see
He's
who
getting
was good and who wasn't.
Yeah.
From the Ultimate Universe.
And Spider-Man was the best.
The best.
And
right.
he came out on. And he came out on.
He was an Avenger. He's a champion now. He's in the Secret Wars. He was in Civil War.
He is getting big roles in Marvel's comic books right now, and
but they're going younger anyway.
Yeah,
they're going.
And you know who's the head of all of that? Mr. Miles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's definitely in charge for a while. And everything. I think they're.
He's not in charge.
They're trying to push
They're
trying to push Miss Marvel at the same time, but
and you know what, she deserves it.
And Miles Morales is definitely in the forefront for sure and everything. And basically, we recommend here at Real Comic Book Talk that you go check out some Spider-Man Miles Morales at your local comic book store. Go read a couple of his books, start in the beginning if you can. Talk to the people who work there. They'll tell you a little bit about them. Ask them their opinion about Spider-Man Homecoming and whether or not they believe Miles Morales' story was being stole too. Don't just take our word for it. You can also do your research yourself.
You take my word.
And thank you for watching again. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you love what you see, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend. Leave comments in the comment section below. And until next time, we'll be here and we'll see you guys. Peace.
Miles Morales for life.
You know it.